Greetings, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the time period of October 1st to the 22nd, 2018. I am using B playing cards, okay? Non-tarot. So I know you guys are already familiar with the suits of playing cards, but I'm just going to go over them before I begin the reading, okay? So these are clubs. Clubs represent fire energy, okay? Clubs, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Hearts represent cups. So water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The spades are air signs. And your diamonds are earth sign energies, okay? All right, Scorpio. How do you say it? There's a I either had enough of it or I have not had enough of it. So it could be sex, it could be food, some type of but I guess I'm about a good looking guy. There's a good looking guy that is like they adore you. If you're a woman, there's a really good looking guy that adores you. If you're a guy, maybe there's a good looking girl that you adore. It just depends on the situation, or maybe the girl adores you if you're a guy. It just depends on the situation. But I guess I'm about like a Capricorn energy. So maybe if you're a woman or man or whatever, or you have Capricorn in your chart, it just depends on the situation that's at hand. You have your eyes on. But I already have a girlfriend. So maybe you already have a girlfriend, but you have your eyes on the Capricorn energy, but there's a hurt kind of feeling. So maybe you feel hurt by the fact that, I don't know, maybe a Capricorn is hurt, or maybe you're hurt. Something is hurt, like whatever it is. But I mean, it doesn't have to be a relationship situation. It can just be like maybe you're hurt by something that Capricorn said, or something that your girlfriend or boyfriend said. But maybe, oh, I see what's going on. Maybe you're hurt. Like maybe say you're a guy and you already have a girlfriend, but maybe you're looking at a Capricorn female as a prospect. But the only reason why you're looking outside your partnership at a particular time is because maybe you were just fighting with a girlfriend, or maybe you were just fighting with a boyfriend, but you're trying to temporarily look outside of the apartments. You're temporarily trying to look outside of the partnership with this kind of feeling, but there's a wanting to sleep with this energy, okay? But I have something for you. Maybe you have something for someone. It could be like a kiss. It could be a hug. It could be a gift. You have something for somebody. It could be sex. Maybe but there's a sitting close to, maybe you're sitting really close to an earth sign energy. You could be sitting really close to someone, but you're sitting really close to, maybe they like you, and maybe that's why, by a teacher or like another student or a friend or a coworker, somebody's starting to like catch on to that. But I get if you're a guy, it's your girlfriend is starting to catch on. But why would she take the same class as me? So maybe your girlfriend or boyfriend is taking the same class as you, or maybe they work at the same place you work at, but there's something that's going on with you looking outside of your partnership. This could be a college class or a master's degree class or some class. Maybe somebody's in school, but maybe something is going on with you. Like you're taking the same class as a girlfriend or a boyfriend, but you're using the fact that you had a little petty argument with a partner to you're using that as to take the advantage of the fact that you're trying to look at someone else, but something is temporary. So maybe you're temporarily doing that, but you feel like a Capricorn energy doesn't know, like who you're talking. Capricorn does not know who you're talking to, and that's where the gossip and all the secrecy and all that kind of stuff is coming out. So if it's not that kind of relationship, maybe you're just tied to a Capricorn period, and maybe the analogy, like I get eating. Maybe you think a Capricorn energy does not know what you're eating. You're eating or drinking something you're not supposed to eat, vice versa. And maybe something's going on with that as well. So if that, I get child, maybe a Capricorn is your child, I mean, you kind of see, when you see a Capricorn energy as a child or just younger to you. But I get what she's letting people get away with. Like maybe you think someone is childlike or naive because of what they're allowing people to get away with surrounding them. But something is also not true. Something is not true. So maybe it's you. Like maybe somebody or somebody's are getting away with doing something around you and you're not aware, but maybe that's not true, or it's a Capricorn. It just depends on the situation. Okay. All right, Scorpio. You have the Six of Spades energy being here, but there's not knowing what to do about an air sign. So it could be a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarian, by all of them. You don't know what to do about those elements. Maybe you work with them. Maybe one is a boss. Maybe one is not. It just depends. Maybe a Libra is a boss, but somebody's very prejudiced. You're dealing with a Libra-like element that someone is prejudiced about them. But someone will be working with a Capricorn. So maybe you want to work with a Capricorn energy, but something's going on that you feel like someone would be a good fit somewhere. So it could be your workplace, it could be some type of work in a school, some type of work setting. You feel like someone could be a Capricorn. You feel like a Capricorn energy would be a really good, they're a really good prospect in a workplace, or you feel like they would be really good working somewhere. But a Libra-like element, something's going on with them with prejudice. Maybe they're prejudiced about something. Maybe somebody's prejudiced the fact that someone didn't finish school, or someone is dark. Those are forms of prejudice, like somebody's skin tone, somebody's look, somebody's height. So there's different ways to be prejudiced of a person. So maybe it's just an air sign, but there's a calling. Maybe you're calling that element, maybe you're calling them, or you're calling the air sign prejudice. Maybe you're calling them prejudice online, but maybe you're indirectly doing it. Somebody's hurt. Maybe it's the air sign. It could be a Gemini. It could be the Libra. Somebody's really hurt by. But I get a boss. Every time I say Libra, I get boss. Maybe you are indirectly. Maybe you're indirectly bashing a boss. Like you're indirectly saying crude things about a boss, or maybe they're indirectly saying this about you. That would be very unprofessional for a boss to do, for their, their employee. But if it's something that you're doing and maybe you're the employee, and maybe that's the case. Maybe a Gemini energy trying to stop you from doing that. Maybe the Gemini guy, girl, whatever, they're trying to stop you from confronting something that is going on around you. Maybe that's why people think that there's a Capricorn, or you is oblivious. Maybe somebody thinks that somebody's oblivious to things that are happening around them. But something going on with protection. Maybe if somebody confronts something that is happening around them, it's going to cause major problems, like the Tower, like your energy. It's going to cause some type of major issue to happen somewhere. Your starting point has the Five of Clubs energy being here. Maybe you're fighting with fire sign energies. You know what I mean? But there's a lockup. Maybe you feel like these elements, one of these fire signs, maybe you feel like they should be locked up for stealing. They should be locked up. But have been. Maybe these elements have been locked up before, but they keep doing stupid things. Like maybe they were locked up before in the past, or maybe they were temporary. That's why I said maybe something is temporary. Somebody may be getting locked up temporarily, or it's fire sign energies. Maybe they were locked up before and they're going back. Somebody can't seem to stay away from jail. So that's the kind of feeling that I get. Maybe it's an air sign, or it's a fire sign. Like there's something going on. Somebody can't stay away from jail. Maybe this is like somebody keeps getting like DUIs. Somebody keeps getting these, or like parking tickets, or what do you call those things that you temporarily get locked up for? Felonies. Like somebody keeps getting into the Aries. Aries keeps getting into these issues, but maybe you feel like Aries is constantly being set up on purpose. Something is karmic surrounding an Aries element as well. Maybe you feel like bad things are happening to an Aries because they're doing something bad. Maybe you feel like bad things are happening to an Aries because they're doing something bad. But you put a fake parking ticket, or you put a ticket somewhere on somebody's car window. But I don't like her. So maybe you don't like an Aries element. You don't like an Aries. So maybe you're the one that is doing devious things to an Aries. You don't like an Aries, or maybe Aries doesn't like you. But that's why you're arguing with the fire sign element. That's why you're arguing with them. Maybe you don't like them. I get jealous. Somebody's jealous of you. And maybe that's why you're doing these things. Maybe that's why someone is doing these things to you, vice versa. There's some type of jealousy like situation. Someone want her with somebody's man. So maybe you're dealing with an Aries man, or Aries is dealing with your man. You know, this could be for business. This doesn't have to be some sex romantic partnership that you're in. This could just be you're dealing with an Aries man for business. You're dealing with an Aries man for business, but they keep running into issues with law enforcement, or the situation here. There's a situation here. It doesn't have to be an Aries guy. It could be Aries female that keeps parking. They keep getting parking tickets, and something is karmic about them getting parking tickets all the time. Oh, I see. This could be an element here where somebody is as an Aries. There's an Aries female, male, whatever. Maybe they steal. Maybe they scam. Maybe they scheme. Maybe they steal, but maybe they steal money from people, like large amounts of it. But maybe they keep getting like parking tickets. But the parking tickets are like there for like ridiculous amounts of money, and the Aries is like, I don't understand. But that's what you get. Like that, you're like, that's what you get to the Aries element. That's what you get, right, from stealing from a Capricorn. Like that's what you get for stealing from a Capricorn energy. So maybe it's karmic. Maybe somebody was, but there was a you put. So maybe you're a police officer. Maybe you are, maybe you're on looker to that element stealing from a Capricorn. You're tired of that happening to somebody. You're tired of that happening to someone, so you're taking matters into your own hands to expose this element or put fake parking tickets on their thing. But so how do you make that look real? So there's somebody's questioning how a parking ticket was like made. But I guess it's not a Pisces. Maybe a Pisces made it, and you're like, how did a Pisces make a parking ticket? Like a fake one, like a fake one. Like somebody made a fake parking ticket. Somebody knows people that are in a court system, like it could be the Pisces. Somebody knows people that someone. Oh, whoo. I'm laughing because this is really this kind of thinking is a good brain. Like this is a very interesting brain that somebody has, like crafty. Like somebody is very, very crafty into what I'm going to say. There's a situation here where you took matters into your own hands to get a Pisces. Maybe an Aries was cheating. Maybe an Aries was stealing. Maybe an Aries was doing something stupid and shady. But something's going on and it pertains to money and taking money in large amounts of it or stealing it for somebody. So what's happening is that you have remorse for the person that is being stolen from. So what you're doing is maybe you have some type of weird random hookup with people that work in a court system. You have some type of strange random hookup with that, or the Pisces does. So what's happening with that is that they're making fake. Somebody is making like they're making parking tickets. Like they're making them, but they look so real to the point where the Aries and fire sign, like they're going in to pay for it and they're getting charged. But they're giving money to a person that is a personal friend to a Pisces or a personal friend to you. And that's how stolen money is going back to the person that it belongs to. Wow. 5 of clubs. Very crafty. Like someone is very crafty about that. It's a Pisces. A Pisces, they're very crafty. But it has something to do, it's karmic. So it's a plan. It's a plan on an Aries. It's a plan on an Aries. But they're unaware. They're unaware of that happening to them. But there's an element here. They don't understand why they're getting parking. There's this feeling, and they're not using their intuition into why they're getting parking tickets in spots that they should not be getting parking tickets in. But it's a plan. It's a plan. Maybe police officers, Pisces, are friendly with judges or people who work in a court system, wherever you go to pay off tickets at. There's this whole crazy setup surrounding the Aries. There's a whole crazy setup surrounding Aries, but it has something to do with the fact that they have been stealing money. But this is your way of getting the money back by befriending people who work in the precinct or wherever you go to pay off tickets, court. Wow. I'm blown away by that. You're waiting on the Queen of Diamonds energies. They're trying to help. You're trying to help. It could be the Capricorn. What's getting Capricorn or sign elements here? You're trying to help. It could be a Taurus also. But so why is it happening to them? Like you don't understand why people are doing strange things to the earth sign elements. You don't understand. 5 of clubs. You don't understand. But that's why you're going. You're using a Leo-like element to help as well. And a Pisces. You're using a Pisces and a Leo to help tackle down the Aries element. But if she deserves, maybe somebody deserves, maybe you're saying Earth sign energy deserves something good happening to them, or you feel like Aries deserve a punishment. Aries deserves some type of punishment. You're saying that you and a Leo and a Pisces, that she or he, they deserve the punishment. They deserve the punishment because they're taken from this element. Something is a good plan. So it could be that example that I gave with the somebody. This is crazy. Like somebody found out a way to make to replicate parking tickets, some type of ticket like situation, so that someone would pay, or fines, like random fines that someone is getting. But it's the Aries that is getting them. They're getting all these crazy fines and parking tickets, but somebody's making them at home. And they're being friendly with somebody is going deep to be friendly with people that work in a police office or in a court. Wow. Something is also is not going to take very long to do, or it's not going to take somebody very long to realize what's happening to them. So it could be this element, it could be the Capricorn or the Aries, but it's a fighting. When I say Aries, I get fighting, that you're fighting with them. You're fighting with them. But just stop stealing from her. Like you're trying to tell an Aries to stop stealing from a Capricorn element. So but they're not because they're not listening. That's why you're doing the crafty stuff on a computer at home, or Pisces is doing that on a computer at home. But it's like, how did he make? Like somebody's trying to understand how something was made. So it could be the fake parking ticket. Could be the fake fine, could be a fake summons, but it involves somebody giving away money. But it's a way of getting money back. Giving money back to someone that was stolen from. Somebody is a good person. I'm looking at the Queen of Diamonds. This element is a good person, and you don't understand why people are doing things to them like that. Or it's whoever. Maybe somebody is a good person. Maybe you are a good person, Pisces. Maybe somebody is a good person. But it's not about protecting a sister or protecting a daughter, a sister, a sibling. But working with fire signs to do. You're working with fire signs to protect a sibling, a sister, or a friend. You're working with fire sign energies to do that. You're going deep to do it as well. 6 of Diamonds energy. 6 of Diamonds energy here. You want to help. 6s always represent charities. It's pretty much the 6 of Diamonds being in the present is pretty much self-explanatory into what I just explained just now about the Capricorn, the Earth sign, Taurus, whatever Earth sign energies here, But there's also this element of how do we get her to leave? How do we get her to leave? Maybe it's a fire sign. Maybe you're arguing with a fire sign on how to get a Capricorn to leave somewhere. How to get her to leave, It could be an element of surprise. Maybe you're trying to get a Capricorn out the house or out of somewhere so you can surprise them or not. Or or somebody wants them out. Maybe you're just arguing with fire sign energies on how to get this element out so somebody could steal from them. Or there's this element here where there's a how to get them out could also be what do you call it? Maybe that's why I said they're trying to help with the 6 of Diamonds. Maybe you don't want them to see what you're what you're working on doing for them with the Pisces and some other fire sign. Maybe you don't want them to see, But is she dressed yet? You're trying to figure out if this element is dressed yet. Maybe it's you. Maybe you're showing up like this, Maybe the fire sign showing up like your partner that's trying to understand why you're taking so long to get dressed. But I don't want to wear that. Maybe you don't want to wear, or this element is saying that, or it's you. Maybe you don't want to wear some type of outfit. Maybe something that's too tight. Maybe you're going out somewhere. Maybe this element is showing off. This element is showing off something. Maybe not show off like in a crazy narcissistic way. It's showing off. Maybe they're showing something. Maybe it's a showing. Maybe they're showing something like, or they're performing something, or you're performing something. But you want to invite, maybe you're performing somewhere, with a Pisces, or somebody wants to invite this element, but the Aries doesn't want them there, There's protection. Maybe you're protecting this Queen of Diamonds. But she doesn't even know who I am. Like you're protecting someone that you're saying, you know who they are, but you're saying that she doesn't even know who I am, and I'm protecting her. Like it's about knowing somebody's husband. Like you know, like this Queen of Diamonds, you know their husband. You know their husband. The husband could be the Aries, the Sag, some fire, other existing fire sign. Like you know their husband somehow. You know their husband. How do you know their husband? I get on the train. Maybe you saw somebody's husband on the train through traveling. You saw somebody's husband on the train. Saw this element's husband on the train. But yeah, locking lips with someone. You saw somebody's husband. You saw this element's husband or man or girlfriend or whatever. You saw like somebody's husband locking lips. I get the Aries. You saw this element's husband locking lips with an Aries on the train, and that's why you're hooking up with a Pisces to make fake finds on someone. Fake finds. Six of Diamonds. You're like, I didn't like what I saw. I did not like what I saw at all. Somebody kisses nastily, like maybe you're saying that there's a nasty kiss. I don't know, something is nasty with some type of kiss that somebody's giving someone. Like maybe it's PDA, maybe it's you. Like maybe you're a guy and this element is your partner. You know, and maybe you just argue. Maybe you're trying to get out of the house to go on a date with this element. But yeah, maybe this element is also showing up like a Pisces. This element could also be a Pisces that does not like PDA. Maybe that's what you're arguing with fire sign energy is about. But you don't understand why a Pisces doesn't. You're arguing with fire signs because you don't understand why a Pisces doesn't like PDA. You know, Six of Diamonds. But I try to get her to do this multiple times, so it could have something to do with kissing or hugging or PDA or trying to show something somewhere. I don't know what the deal is, or what do you call it? Fake finds. Like I tried to get him or her to do this like multiple times, but on an Aries. Like maybe you try to get a Pisces to do something multiple times on an Aries, but maybe they didn't want to do it. Something's backstabbing about that. That's why it's a 5, like a 5 of spades. Someone is backstabbing about it. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why a Pisces was not listening to you. But at that particular time, like the reason into why a Pisces wasn't listening to you at a particular time, you know, that you try to get them to do something for this person, on this person, or something's happening to this person, but an Aries is orchestrating that, and it's something that is on an Aries, which is 5 of clubs. But so why would she or he? Why would they get involved with that kind of guy, that kind of girl? You know. Something wrong with you with being too involved with somebody's marriage or relationship as well. For some reason, like, so either you are, that's why I said this energy not knowing who the hell you are, or you not knowing who the hell this energy is, and maybe they're trying to help you behind the scenes. You're like, who are you? They're like, who are you? But online, maybe you follow this element online, vice versa, but you know their partners, but they never met you in person. Like they're a stranger. You're a stranger to them. Or maybe it's just someone you don't see all the time, but you're going out of your way to help you're going out of your way to help them. But for some reason, like you're a stranger's life. You're going out of your way to get involved with a stranger's life. Someone that you consider to be a stranger. Like that's why it's a 5 of clubs, by maybe a parent or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or husband or wife. Maybe they don't agree with you. This energy is also showing up like a distant friend. They're showing up like a distant friend. So maybe your partner doesn't believe that you should try to help a distant friend because they're like, they didn't try to help you. Why are you trying to help them? And that's what's going on with the 6 of Diamonds energy here. You want to help anyway. You want Pisces help anyway. To get rid of an Aries, stop an Aries from doing something. You're like, I don't even know this person. I'm trying to help her, him. Wow, that's something that's good Samaritan about that. Like this 6 of Diamonds, like she supports me. Like this element, like they support you, and for some reason somehow they support you. So maybe they follow you or something online, or whatever, or they support your business somehow. But you know more into their life. But they're a stranger. You're a stranger to them. They don't know who the hell you are, vice versa. But either they do or they don't. That maybe you know this element. They're your family member. They could be your family member you're trying to help, or they're a complete stranger. There's this element of you helping. This element is also showing up like a complete stranger. But maybe a Pisces. Maybe this element also where a Pisces is also treating you like a complete stranger, and that's what you're arguing with fire sign energies about. What's wrong with her? Something's wrong with bipolar with a Pisces. A Pisces has bipolar disorder. Like I almost said tendencies, but I mean tendencies. I wouldn't say bipolar tendencies. I would say somebody has a full blown bipolar disorder. Like they have a disorder. There's some bipolar. So this is like this kind of situation where that's why I said you try to get someone to do something or help you with something multiple times. It's because somebody is bipolar and they have not been diagnosed yet. Maybe it's Aries that's bipolar. Maybe Aries is bipolar. Pisces is bipolar. It's bipolar in the sense where like it's something you kept trying to protect this energy multiple times, or you try to ask someone to help someone multiple times. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna help you, or yeah, I'm gonna do this for you. I'm coming down the street right now, and then they switch off real quick. They switch off really, really quickly, and you're like, are they bipolar? Like, so either you're kidding, or like somebody actually has undiagnosed bipolar. Like the Aries does. Aries has undiagnosed bipolar disorder. They keep shifting and changing on you all the time, in moods and whatever. Pisces. Wow. But it has something to do with you being a good Samaritan to a random person you don't know, or to a stranger, or to someone that is in your family, or friend group, or workplace, or school. Wow. With someone trying to help you, or you trying to get help for somebody, whatever it is. Your future has the 8 of diamonds. You're working hard to get help for. You're working hard, means you're working hard to get help for yourself. But I feel like it's Earth sign energy. You're trying to get help. I had a Taurus. You're trying to get help for a Taurus, Capricorn energy, or sign energy, Virgo, whatever. You're trying to get help for those elements. You're working hard to get help for those elements. But these fire signs, like they're not complying, and maybe that's what's making you crazy. But a Pisces is almost done with something. So maybe the Pisces could be the one with the bipolar tendencies, but something, or the undiagnosed bipolar. I think they both have it. Pisces and Aries, they both have like undiagnosed bipolar disorder, or one of them was diagnosed with it, or like the pre-symptoms of it, or whatever it is, with the 5 of clubs. But a Pisces is almost done. So maybe the pressuring and the driving the Pisces crazy to print something. You're pressuring them like to print out something. It could be the fake finds on our Aries, or paper, or some type of work with the 5 of clubs. But how are they going to know that I did not write this? How are they going to know that I did not write this? That I did not write this? So it could be like stolen work. Maybe this is stolen work from this element, stolen work. But she's gonna find out. So if it's a Capricorn, like this element, that some Earth sign female, they're gonna find out that coursework, that somebody has been stealing their coursework. So it could be something that's going on in school. Fines, like fake. How is someone you're interacting with a Pisces? How is someone gonna know that I didn't sign this? That how is someone gonna know that this is not my handwriting? That this is not my handwriting. It's not his handwriting. They're gonna find out. But yeah, about protection, like they're finding out that you're protecting them. You and a Pisces, a Leo possibly. They're gonna find out that they're being protected, or they already know that they're protected intuitively. They know that, or not, or they're gonna find out that someone has been making copies of their homework. Somebody has been making copies of like something about their like coursework, like papers, like paperwork. Like somebody has been making copies of it. A ridiculous amount, like that somebody has been making a ridiculous amount of this elements, like paperwork. Or their writing, like their homework or something like that. She doesn't deserve this. She doesn't deserve this. You are that she that is happening to. Or like I said, it's a stranger that you're aware of that is happening in a school or workplace that you don't know. And you're arguing with police. You're arguing with police about that. Maybe it's security in a school. Maybe you're arguing with security in a school about something that is happening to this person or you. Okay. Or in a workplace, whatever it is. 6 of clubs energy for your instincts. The 6 of clubs. But see, this is going to be you not wanting to work. Maybe you don't want to work with fire sign elements. There's something that's annoying with them. Like maybe you don't want to work with fire signs. You don't want to work with fire signs. You don't want to work with them anymore, or you don't want. This could be an element here where you were involved. You and fire sign energies were involved with stealing something from this energy, or working against this energy for some reason in the past or the present, whatever it is. But you don't want to do it anymore. Is it making plans to leave kind of feeling with the Six of Clubs? You don't want to work with them anymore. You don't want to work with them anymore. So it could be in a workplace, in a school, in a class, whatever it is. Queen of Spades energy for your accomplishment. Queen of Spades, air sign female. Maybe you are connecting with an air sign female. Maybe you need help with this. Maybe you need help from this element as well. Maybe they have information, right, on what they saw. This element, maybe this element is the police officer, or maybe this element is the security guard somewhere. Maybe this element is showing up like that, Queen of Spades. But I need help. You're asking this element for help. Maybe they saw something. Like being printed. Like this element saw something being printed, and maybe that's why you're arguing with them, and maybe they're helpless. Like maybe maybe it's them that is happening to, and maybe it's not. Maybe it's happening to both of these elements. But I guess they write very well. These two elements, they write very well. And maybe there's this feeling here, you're on the outside looking into like this energy, they're helpless. They're helpless. Maybe they're not helpful. Maybe they're not helpful, but they did see, there's an element here where they did see something. Maybe they saw something being stolen from this element, or they saw something being taken from them, they saw something being taken from them, but something is helpless about it. Something like you're calling them, there's something is helpless. But she fell. Like I'm looking at this element, maybe this element fell. Maybe that's what you're arguing with the security and police about. This element fell for some reason. This element fell. Okay, on purpose. Maybe they fell on purpose. Something is a trick or a plan. So maybe somebody's being silly somewhere. This element, the egg of Libra. A Libra is being silly. A Libra is being silly. Like they're falling down somewhere, like on purpose. Or they're trying to be like pranksters, or they're doing something on purpose. But this element is also helpless. So maybe, but I get stupidity. Maybe something is stupidity like about this element. And that's what you're arguing with their parent about. You're arguing with it could be a Pisces parent. You're arguing with a parent about the stupidity of their child. You know? You're arguing about the stupidity of somebody's kid. It's an older child. So it's a Queen of Spades. It's older like this. But someone is helpless about them. But you're arguing with somebody's parent about them. Because maybe they're also involved with something pertaining to this element. So why are they treating her like that? So maybe, I don't know. They're treating this element badly. Or rude. They're being rude about that element, or this element. Maybe this element is helpless, but it's because of a lackadaisical parent. It has this element, something's going on with them, but it has the way they are. Like, I don't know, whatever you consider to be stupidity. It has something to do with their parent being lackadaisical. Maybe this element has a fire sign parent. Sag. You know? Somebody has a fire sign partner, parent that's getting away with stupidity, or is this element? They have someone is lackadaisical about this element's parents. You know? I mean, somebody's parent is not paying attention to them. You know? Oh, I see what's going on. Somebody's parent, because somebody's parent or parents did not, or they still don't pay attention to them. That's why they're treating this element crazily. Has to do with attention. But so why is she getting all the favoritism? Like, you're trying to understand why this element is getting all the favoritism. So maybe this feeling of you being really creepily close to this element. That's why I said they could be a stranger or not. But a Libra, something's going on with a Libra being jealous of this element as well. But maybe you think something is silly about that. A Libra being jealous of somebody. Your spiritual self has the Jack of Hearts. It's right next to the Queen of Diamonds. The Jack of Hearts is younger water sign element. Younger water sign. There's a sleeping with. Maybe something's going on with you. It's right next to the Queen of Diamonds. Maybe you want to sleep with a Queen of Diamonds, or like I said, it's showing up like a Pisces. It's showing maybe this element is also showing up like a Pisces, but her daughter, her Pisces daughter, is always in the way. But there's attraction with somebody's daughter as well. So if you're a guy, I know it's weird to say, sounds creepy. If you're a dude, you have like if you're a dude and you're dating a woman and she has an older daughter, you're something's attractive about the daughter. If you're a woman, you're dating a guy that is attracted to your daughter. Some kind of craziness like that. Somebody, oh, I see what's going on. This is ill. It's crazy. This is a situation here where you're dating someone, you're an older person. You're dating someone, but their child is trying to get their child. Somebody has some type of psychological issue somewhere. Somebody's kid. It could be this element is showing like somebody's child, or maybe this element you're arguing with because of the way you're arguing with this element because of the way they're acting. They're acting crazily, like acting strange. So something's going on with they're trying to get you're dating or talking to someone, but they're trying to flirt with you. Like you're dating and talking to their parent or their sibling, and they're being flirtatious, like with the Queen of Spades. They're being flirtatious, and maybe that's what you're arguing to that's what you're arguing with a Pisces about. That's what you're arguing about other fire sign energies about. So this is like your sibling is being like. Your sibling is trying to like flirt with your partner, and it's crazy with the 5 of clubs and the Queen of Spades. That you want this element out the house. That's what you're arguing about. You want them out the house as well, or you want them out. Maybe it's just somebody flirting with your man, your woman. You know, somebody's flirting with them. This element is showing up in your spiritual self. This is your energy. It's showing up in your spiritual self because you want to be nurturing, or you want to be sexy. You're trying to be sexy for someone. That's why it's a Jack. So maybe something's going on with you being older, but you're trying to act young for someone. Maybe you're trying to act young from a Queen of Diamonds. Like this is like if you're an older person. If you're an older person, you're trying to act young, or you're trying to be down with like music that someone that's younger than you is into. That kind of energy with a Jack of Hearts. Or you're trying to be down with someone that's something that somebody does, period. Or you're trying to understand with a Jack of Hearts energy being your spiritual self. Very interesting. Interesting. Your mentality has the Queen of Clubs. This is the Aries woman right here. Something's going on here. Somebody, I'm not going to say the actual word that I'm picking up because I usually pick up the thoughts, but the actual thought, but something's going on with this element. Like this element could be questioning their sexuality. But again, you saw this element do something strange. You saw, maybe that's why you don't want to work with them anymore. Maybe you saw them do something strange. But it hit on my father. Like, if you're a woman, this element, they were hitting on your dad. They were hitting on your dad, like hitting on them, like flirting with them, like hitting on them. They were hitting on your dad. If you're a woman, you're a guy, this element is hitting on your dad, but it has something to do with an age difference somewhere. It has something to do with an age difference, like with this Queen of Clubs energy. Somebody was hitting on somebody's dad, their mom, but someone's crazy about it because somebody is older, younger, some type of weird age difference, you know? There's this element I feel where you're dating this, you're arguing with Pisces, or it could be a Pisces you're arguing with, or this element, whatever it is, you're arguing with someone in a house, you're arguing with them, or somebody that you're dating, but somebody has daughters or nieces or sisters that they keep flirting with you. Like somebody has daughters and nieces and brothers that they keep flirting with you, or you're flirting with them, but you're tied to their sister, you're tied to their mom, their dad, something crazy like that. Some type of craziness like that with the Queen of Clubs. Because I don't like you. You don't like this element. So back to the beginning with like somebody stealing, and you know maybe this you don't like them, and that's why you're working with someone to help. You know. Something wrong with washing dishes. So maybe there's this feeling of me, somebody's being freaky by through you washing dishes, or through them washing dishes somewhere. They're being freaky, or they're trying to be freaky with you. That's why if you're a guy, you're an older guy, and you're dating. This could be a situation here. You're an older guy. You're dating a woman that is like, you're dating a woman that has very like mature daughters or mature sons, or you're a woman, a man, whatever, mature daughters and sons. But maybe you're washing dishes and you're asking them to help you, but they're being extra by helping you. Maybe they're winding up on somebody's winding up on someone, and that's why you don't want to. You're trying to leave this element. But this also feeling of I'm not gay. So maybe this element is like, maybe something's going on with this element. Maybe the fake parking tickets energy is also you trying to get this element out of the way. Like maybe something's going on with them being like bisexual or a lesbian. You know, they're doing something that is like, it's making is if you're a woman, this woman is in questioning with their sexuality. I mean, you think that. But that's what an air sign told you. The maybe an air sign told you that this element was questioning their sexuality. Very interesting. What's changing for you is a 7 of spades. 7 of spades is what's changing. But they're no longer needing to make plans. Maybe you're no longer needing to make plans. Maybe you're no longer needing to make plans for some reason. But now that you have a solution to some issue that's happening here, so either from the beginning it has something to do with somebody's coursework being stolen, fake parking tickets on this element, but maybe that's your way of getting someone that is being weird with you to leave, or they're stealing from this element. That's their way of giving back somebody their money, or something going on with you dating somebody and like their children are like trying to hit on you, or this element like they're gay and they're hitting on you, and maybe you don't like that. You don't like it, and that's why you set up things to get them out the way. Or somebody you're getting help with a Pisces to do that. Your resolution has the Jack of Diamonds, younger Earth sign energy. Something's going on here with a lot of children. So there's 2 Jack energies here. And there's 3 queens. Maybe this element, if you're a guy, maybe you slept with all these women, and maybe this is element here where you're finding out that this woman is gay now, that you have a kid with, or something's going on. Maybe somebody, your current partner, this element showing up like a Capricorn, or they're also showing up like a Pisces. Maybe you're this element is a new partner to you. They're a new partner to you. You know, and maybe something is going on with there's jealousy within partners. But somebody's like, you're bi and gay. Why does it matter? You're saying to somebody is bi and gay. Why does it matter that I'm talking to him or her? Why does it matter? But I was getting this element of, if you're a guy, you have all these women that you had kids with. There are all these women that you have women that you have kids with. Or if you're a woman, I get lesbian accusations. If you're a woman, somebody has like, maybe that's why this element is falling out and acting foolish with you and trying to be helpless with you, because they're trying to flirt with you, or they're trying to flirt with this element. But me, it has something to do with somebody, the way somebody does some type of work, but they're being flirtatious, and something is weird about it to you. Or you're dating, they're talking to someone, and their sons are flirting with you, their daughters are flirting with you, their siblings are flirting with you, and you're like, huh? Like, with the Jack of Diamonds energy being here. The Jack of Diamonds is a page of diamond, is a page of Pentacles energy, where maybe it's a new job that you're going to, or maybe you're thinking that you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to go to a new job for some reason, or you're making plans. Maybe there's a feeling here where you were feeling like you almost had to leave a job because of this element. Because they kept doing something on purpose, or this element. You almost had to leave a job, a home. Maybe this element here where if you're a guy, you're dating a woman, and maybe undercover, her daughters don't like you, but they're trying to do like freakish things around you, but they're trying to get you caught with something that you didn't even do by winding up on you. by winding up on someone. Or it's as simple as like just element trying to be helpless. You're on the outside looking into this element is fake being helpless about stuff. But they just like the way this element writes, and you're on looker to that. You're on looker to that. And these two women, I get jealous. When I said these two women, they're jealous of this element. They're jealous of that element. Wow. Whew. All right, Scorpio. Let me see what the outcome is here. I don't even know what to name to give this, to be honest. All right, let's see. All right, the star sign of Aquarian energy here. But Capricorn is. There's a Capricorn energy that have Aquarian in your chart, or a Capricorn is the star of some type of situation, and that's why people are trying to pretend to be gay with them. People are trying. This is like there's a very popular woman, girl in a school, in a workplace, and wherever that all these people want stuff from them. So what's happening is that somebody's trying to pretend to be gay. Like there's an element here where there's women and dudes or whatever it is. That there's women. I'm gonna go with women. There's women that are pretending to be gay, so they can get closer to this element, but they just want something that they have, like their paperwork or something, their schoolwork, their coursework. Or food. Maybe something's going on. I was saying that something was this element was showing like a Pisces. But maybe they're trying to be close with a Pisces, but the Libra wants you out of the way, but they're being childish. Somebody's being childish on purpose, and maybe that's what your argument with fire sign energy is about. You know? Or fake parking tickets on this element. Fake fines on this element. You know? To protect this element. The star. It has to do with a star being in the environment. So maybe this element showing up like you. Maybe you're showing up like a star. Maybe you're the star. But people can't take the fact that you're a star. And maybe that's what's happening. Trying to take coursework. Somebody trying to act childish around you or around someone. So they will leave to pretend to act. So somebody's trying to like to get someone to like it was a gay situation. Someone's trying to pretend to be gay to bring out feelings, like trying to make someone like to fall for them, like fall for the same sex, something like that. But it's so they can get close. It's a plan so they get closer to them. Maybe that's what you're doing to this on this element. Maybe that's what you're doing on that element. Maybe you're pretending. Oh, I see what's going on. Maybe a Pisces is doing that. Maybe a Pisces is pretending to be gay. Because of what an Aries did, or Aries is pretending to be gay because what a Pisces did or you did to them, or has something to do with this element stealing from this element. Fake fines. So the fake fines and fake things and the copying this, that, and the third it's happening to someone because of cheating. Maybe someone was cheating, or because someone was stealing from somebody and they're retaliating with a star. You know, this could be a situation here where someone like, if it's, for example, I'm just getting an example. Say you're gay, say you're like a lesbian or something, or you're bi or whatever, but you're trying to flirt with somebody. Maybe you're trying to flirt with someone, and maybe this energy is really aggressive, but you don't like them, but you like this element, and maybe this element, and maybe you're something foolish about a Queen of Spades, but something's going on. You like this element, but they're not gay, they're not bi, they're not whatever. But you're trying to force it out. Something's going on when you're trying to force that out of somebody, vice versa. Or you're trying to help a stranger. You just want to help from being stolen from. You're trying to help a stranger from being stolen from. Or a family member from being stolen from. For me, you're using prop. I get prop. This energy is a prop-like about them. They're like a prop to you. Maybe you're using, oh, I see. They're like a prop to get to this Queen of Diamonds. They're a prop. That's why they're falling and faking and whatever. They're a prop. You're using them. You're battling back and forth with them because they're a prop. They're a prop. Maybe this element maybe I don't. There's a problematic. Something's problematic about this element, But this element, this Queen of Spades, is a prop to get to a Queen of Diamonds. All right. That has something to do with somebody being a star and coursework and paperwork and copies and fines and getting somebody out the way and bi, lesbian, gay, straight, pretending to be that way to get closer to someone. But maybe somebody thinks someone is gay, but they're not. Or something going on with somebody's kids. Like you dating someone, their kids are hitting on you. I don't know, something stupid like that. Or you're dating someone and maybe something wrong with you hitting on somebody's child, or their child is hitting on you. Or a sibling is hitting on you, vice versa. This element, they're being silly and stupid with that, with the Queen of Spades. They're also extra. Maybe you could have been arguing with this energy to help you out to get to this element, but there's something that's extra about them. Something that's extra about them. That's why I said, how do we figure out how to not make this look like it's my handwriting? You know? Somebody just wants to be closer to someone so they can see, so they can copy from them. Someone wants to copy from somebody, but they're going to get caught. They're going to get caught, or steal money from them. They're going to get caught, whatever it is. All right, Scorpio, let me know how it resonates. Be well. Take care. Bye.